They're scheduled to turn in the A7 reports today.
A7, eh? Only one step away from fully operational.
Woohoo!
It's about time, I suppose. Lieutenant, please ask Chief Uzuki to come to the bridge once her data's ready. Ask her to bring all the previous data as well.
Yes, sir.
What trump card? Was he referring to that battle android?
That's right. You didn't know?
Wow, so it's true.
Hey, I heard that project's really behind schedule.
You can't blame them. They were casualties during their last boot-up test 2 years ago. They're being more careful this time.
It's hard to believe they're making an android in this day and age. The only place I've ever seen them is in old space novels.
Well, trump card or not, it's still an experiment. And it ain't like one android's gonna make that much of a difference. The whole project's just a chance for those Vector guys to show off. Someone's outdated hobby, that's all.
I heard that even their commercial models differ greatly between those that have seen action and those that haven't.
They say ignorance is bliss. Looks like they were right.
Commander?
I'm just envious, that's all.
Alright, some of this is a bit hard to follow, but don't worry, it's all explained. Except for things that are explained in different games.
Sure. I'll be there in 30 minutes.
They certainly didn't waste any time.
See? I'm usually right about these things.
Chief Uzuki, here's the data you requested. Will that be all?
Thanks. This should be good enough. I'll take care of the rest.
Looks like a coffin.
Chief, do you have a second?
Yes?
The military is expecting actual field data for kos-mos. Is it right for us to keep giving them simulated data like this?
Well, I must admit, you got me there. But honestly, if it were up to me, I'd keep her here, safe in her dream world, forever.
But why are you so afraid to put her to real work when you push her so hard in the simulations? I can't wait to see kos-mos up and completely functional. Couldn't you at least try taking her up to Phase 3? That should be no problem for her by now.
Phase 3 in a simulated battle config? Come on. We're not about to wake our little princess for that. Here's a summary of kos-mos main equipment from the 2nd Division. This should help you with the guys upstairs.
Thanks. I'm sure it will.
Yeah, there is a long story between her and kos-mos and the reason why kos-mos isn't operational yet. By the way, Chief, what did you think of that MWS and the eggs? It's just dummy data created inside the encephalon, but it was pretty exciting stuff, wasn't it? If neither had problems during the test, all that remains are the functionality tests using actual models. It worked pretty well. The MWS particularly felt right to me. I sensed something contrived in that, though. Well, I hear Miyuki is closely involved in NWS. I'm sure she's up to something again. Oh, by the way, could you send the connection gear data to headquarters for me? You know, the vaporizer plug-in that we use to destroy obstacles? I wonder if they're also going to manufacture it based on our test data. I swear, they pile everything they can on us under the pretext of testing kos-mos. Well, it's inevitable considering that there are a lot of other concerns, like the budget. Alright, you can go around and talk to everybody in here. I'm not going to, because that's way too much talking for me, A, that I really don't want to do. I don't cutscene. This game is notorious for cutscenes, but it's a good game, so.
All right. See you later.
Okay, good luck.
Good luck.
Well, back to work.
Okay. I noticed that all the guys are wearing green and all the girls were wearing red. But Shion is the only one wearing blue. I guess it might be a sign of her status, being the chief of it all. They don't give you where the walls are or anything. Oh, I have an email. It'll go into the email automatically. Alright, I'm not gonna bother with this. I'll just leave it here for you guys to read. So, VectorCom finally announced their latest model of the connection gear, the Ryos. They sure did. But guess what? I had the Ryos 680RR model even before they made their official announcement. With my connection gear, I can get all sorts of information, establishing and maintaining on an on-demand network with the UMN. Yeah, the UMN has two very important roles in this world, governed by the Galaxy Federation government. One role is traffic infrastructure via leaps in space. As a result, even interstellar travel is made easy. I see, and the other role? The UMN is an information source that uses a large decentralized network system. We employ agent-like AI called procurators like yourself to navigate us around the giant network called the Unus Mundus Network, or the UMN. That's right. Well, allow me to now perform my duties as procurator. I give you a little more information about emails. Now, emails received will be displayed above old ones, which means the newest emails will always be displayed at the top of the list. I have to be careful because sorting order is different from the items list. No idea what that means. Yeah, note that some emails request a reply. Most of the emails must be answered within a fixed amount of time, so it's best to reply as soon as possible. Okay, I'll make it a point to reply ASAP. One more thing, you can skip the important parts of the email. Skip to more important parts of the email by pressing square. Be sure to give it a try. By the way, you should have received tutorial emails from the first R&D division about equipping eggs and the characters. Please refer to them if there is anything you don't understand. Got it. Lastly, about the connection gear functions used during the Encephalon test. Are you talking about the vaporizer plugin? Its functions allow the destruction of specific objects on the map. It can actually be used if it clears the simulation test. Yeah, I bet it'll get a perfect score on the test. It's just a matter of time before someone gives you one of those vaporizer plugins. Oh, by the way, don't you need to go see the captain? You're right, I better go to the bridge to see the captain. Yeah, that was a big load of crap. Anyway, now, let's continue on. You don't have to talk to the random people around here. You really don't. Because either they say nothing interesting or they say something stupid.